had an orchestra and a brass band too. Yeah. And don't you know all them fellows in that brass band dead, but one. One fellow was living today.
How old are you now?
Huh?
How old are you now?
I'm 80.
How do you get to be so much alive?
Well, look, I tell you, look, you know one thing? You see, look, you know how most everybody comes to the preservation, all, they don't ask nobody else but their age but me. You know what I tell them? I say, I'm 100. Yeah, and I just let them go with that. I said, oh, you ain't no 100, Mr. Stark. I said, oh, yeah, I am. I said, next birth be 101. You know what I mean? And they, some of them believe it and some don't believe it. You know what I mean? But I tell them that all the time. You know what I mean? I really tell them that. And people say, "Why you tell that?" People, I say, "Yeah, I tell them that I don't want to know my age, so they're so interested in my age." You know what I mean? And I say, "Well," I said, "Think about it." I said, "Thank God." I said, "Thank God the man let me stay that long." You know, look, I'm gonna tell you. I'm gonna tell you what a man said. You know what the fella said one time? He said, "You know one thing? If I knew that I was gonna live that long, I'd have took care of myself." But you see when he realized that? It was too late. He died.
You be here today, you're gone tomorrow, you know. You don't know what to look for after death. But you always can see what you can see in front of you, you know. But like me, you know, I like people to have a nice time. And when I leave this face of the earth, I like a little band behind me and my friend having a nice time see me leave this place. But I'm living now, And I'm not gonna wait, you know, till I'm in the ground and be laid out, you know, to have some fun in the street.
Second line bands, the bands that march in the street, initially was done for funerals. Maybe even before that for something else, but by the time we can talk about it, this is what I know about it, was done for funerals, to march real slow on the way to the funeral and cut up on the way back. That's how you lay the dead away, with a band. You take them on out and you boogie back. And the people who are behind the band and doing their things is the second line.
One time I went and followed the parade, me and my girlfriend, and we kept on following the parade, and she thought I knew where we were going, and I thought she knew. And when we come to find out, neither one of us knew where we were, and we were way uptown in New Orleans, you know, following the parade uptown. So she said, "Where we at?" I said, "I don't know. Don't you know?" She said, "No." I said, "I don't either." So then we started asking people, you know, where we was, and we started running. We ran all the way back home. We was way uptown somewhere. But we kept a dancing and a skipping with the music and kept on going. And we never did that no more. I don't remember following the parade after that day. You know, I'd go about a couple of blocks, and that was the furthest. But I never followed the parade after I got lost.
many places I've traveled over the country, beans were used in a salad. The idea of stewing beans, combining beans and meat, wasn't well known or wasn't too popular. But places that I have prepared just red beans and rice have really went over a lot. They say, well, wow, wish we'd have known this because we could have been doing this, because it's so flavorful and it's simple. It's really a simple, everyday meal. In the Army, we had red beans, but it was like a vegetable dished on the side, no seasoning or anything. It was just boiled beans. It just happened to be one week we had bivouac. I had to stay at headquarters company that week. I didn't get to go out. So I had to cook for the headquarters people. And we run out of rations, and there was no rations to get. All they had left was beans and ham and rice. So that's what I fixed, beans, ham, and rice, man. And, like it went all over the base, how the beans and rice taste, So now it's a part of the menu in the service.
With 1 whole green pepper, at least 4 or 5 cloves of garlic, and take 3 celery stalks, the long one, and, finely chop it. If you chop it real fine, and it'll cook all up in it, you won't even know it's in there. And your onions, everything goes in at the same time. And some people say put a bay leaf in it, or add a teaspoon of sugar or something like that. I don't put the sugar, and every now and then I think about the bay leaf. I might throw it in and I might not, depending on what I'm thinking about that day. But, you cook them slow. The slower you cook them, get them to boiling first, and then turn the fire down and cook them at medium heat. And you get a gorgeous pot of beans like I had yesterday, and he turned them on and burned them.
I went back to sleep, I think.
So this here, the live ones will fall into the baskets, and the dead ones will stay.
And this process is to separate the live crawfish from the dead crawfish?
Live crawfish from the dead. This here is crab boil. Now I'm going to the cayenne pepper, which makes the crawfish have the pepperish taste. All right, everything that I put in here is the salt, garlic, the crab barrel, cayenne pepper, and then I'm gonna put some Louisiana hot sauce. This here is Louisiana hot sauce. This also gives a tang to it, a pepperish taste. See, a lot of people, when they go to eat crawfish, the proper way to do it, you put it underneath your tongue with your teeth. You squeeze and pull out. Then you suck the heads. But a lot of people that would eat crawfish, that's not too familiar with it, they would break it, then have to peel it, and turn it around like that, then squeeze, and then pull it out with their fingers. In other words, if we was out eating us, I could eat maybe 4 to 5 crawfish to maybe y'all 1, if a person didn't know how to eat it proper. And then naturally you squeeze, and you get the juice out, which is the season that just came from soaking. And that's the proper way of eating a crawfish.
Here's the John, the best crawfish boiler, this side of the river.
Here's the John, one of the neighborhood's best friends. No matter how you cut it, he was a great guy, and his son's a chip off the block.
Hey! Yeah, what's going on?
Down here they got a St. Patrick's Day celebration going, and this is one of the only cities in the world that you can do what you're doing here. Drink beer out in the street, throw the cans on the sidewalk. It's one of the greatest places in the world. And they call it the city that care forgot. It's probably the last place in America that you can feel, well, it's just sort of free to live, you know?
a good time, and you celebrate your holidays. And you celebrate more holidays in New Orleans than you celebrate anyway. You celebrate St. Patrick's Day, St. Joseph's. 2 weeks up until Mardi Gras Day. It builds up into something you'd think you was in Brazil. And the business is still going on, but everybody's finger popping and having a ball.
In good town where the cats all meet, it's the Mardi Gras Mambo with the beat. Shout and cheer for the Zulu King, and truck on down with the Mambo swing. The Mardi Gras Mambo, 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 Mardi Gras Mambo, 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 Mardi Gras Mambo, down in New Orleans.
Mardi Gras cannot be a spectator sport. You can't come and watch Mardi Gras. You either come and do Mardi Gras or you lose out. So the thing started when the Christian church decided it needed to base its holidays on the existing celebrations, those things they considered pagan. So to get the people, since they were celebrating already, if they made them the holy days, then they would be their holy days. So Mardi Gras is the last chance to blow it off before you have to start doing without to make yourself pure enough to celebrate the death of Christ, or the birth of Christ, death of Christ, whichever those are. But the concept of having to have a lustful time and then a time without is where it came from. To do that, respectable people couldn't be lustful, so you have to mask, and you have to put on a false front in order to be who you want to be anyway. Before the real false front of giving up everything and being pure comes along.
Beautiful! Woo! Woo! If you want to be white today, you can be white today. Nah.
What do you want to be today?
White today.
We're going to be Cougar Tinkin.
Now, Superman, Batman, Robin Hood. You can be anything you want to be today, but not tomorrow. You got to be a nigga tomorrow, because that's what you is.
You know, here you're working with these beautiful colors, you know, colors that you like, you know, and then you're combining these colors to form and design. And this design is going to represent something, you know, that's going to be something said in the whole part of you. You know, and then you'll have many of these maybe in different parts, some for your vest, some for your chest piece, some for your front apron, some for your back apron, some on your own band, some into your head crown. And each one of them saying something different or relative in design, you know, like patches of a simulation for both sides to balance on, you know, and here is something done stitch by stitch. Thousands upon hundreds of thousands of stitches are made to perform this. To say no one goes to school to learn this, this is something you just have to automatically pick up like somebody beating a drum with a stick. You know, boom, 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 boom. No one tells you. You just feel it. It all comes from one thing. You're wanting to do it.
The closer you get to Carnival, the more it costs. But Jolly, we have this trouble every year. The last minute. And then I have to run all over town. I'm supposed to be working. I have to be run all over town, you understand, trying to find accessories. Right. And each year it's the same thing. Well, do better next year. Start off right after Carnival, you know, right after Carnival. But then fall through along the way, and then at the last minute, here we go. I burn up about $40 worth of gas, running out from Jefferson Parish to St. Bernard Parish, all across the river.
What's involved in being the queen?
Oh, it's a lot of things, man. You know, like it's like taking on this thing you have to do, you know. But practicing every day, like you see here, and just having fun. That's it.
If I want to make this shot, me go head down and get my squaw. Me might boogie and me go. Me gonna do everything me could. Me big chief, I'm feeling good. Me big chief, I got up trouble. Got my squaw right by my side. My spy boy just went by. My flag boy is full of fun. People try to have it fun. We gonna dance till morning come. Oh, there is the mighty coolie fire. I got a in the morning, late in the evening, all day long, boy. Not on the ground. Oh, how I love
Come on, yeah. Get up. Oh, who's that? Oh.
Can't do it. Can't do it, man. Look, you on TV, man.
What are you doing?
You taking your picture. What you think he doing? You on the movie camera.
I do.
All right, how you feel?
Fine, thank you. Praise is my name.
Don't put that in the screen.
Oh, do it now. Oh, shucks.
Let me get this little wall. Where the ink at? Going down the parade.
Come here, you Sandra. Oh, do that thing.
I'm the one to live, mama. I'm the one to live, mama. I'm the one to live, mama. I'm the one to live, mama.
Take a picture of me. I'm pretty too.
guys see them down at Mardi Gras?
Oh, I've been seeing them last past 25 years. Yeah, 25 years now. I just wait for them.
Are they different now from the old days?
Well, they're a little bit different. They're a little bit more better. I think they're better now. I think they're coming up a little better.
What did they used to do in the old days?
Well, some of the same thing, but it wasn't quite as not too much action, not too much different. You can say it's just more moderate today. Yeah, more moderate.
What kind of action did they used to have?
Well, they used to have moss, they used to have ships, they used to have hay and all just things like that. But now it looks like they get more real.
You know they used to shoot at one another and hit one another with knives and hatchets and all that stuff. You know that. What you tell it like it is? That's been about 30 years ago.
How come it changed?
I don't know, the law got behind them, so they had to change. Misusing one another like that. They got more civilized, that's right. Why don't you tell the man like it was?
Coming through.
Five boys meet first, you know. They dance and talk to each other, you know, until they cut each other loose, and then it going down the line. Flag boy meet flag boy, on down to second chief, then down to big chief. But it's mostly just talking and dancing. There it is.
What kind of talking?
Old Indian talk. There it is. You know.
Fire, make thunder, kick down, tombstone, midnight, put the dead on the one.
Yeah.
Dude tell you I make a tiger climb a slippery wall. When you get to the top, you better not jump or fall. You be talking bullshit.
Yeah, that's no, but the person who you're talking to, you know, they come back to you, you know, and they'll answer you. Say, I'm Big Chief Wild Chopper Tula, uptown ruler, won't need, won't bow. Say, blood shifter who don't know how. Big Chief Wild Chopper Tula. Oh, well, you know, then he'll answer you, you know. But it comes to you. It's no set language that you have like a script to follow to say what you want to say. You say what you feel.
This Indian thing is like, well, something that every black man, I feel, should be into, you know. And I have kids right now, and my kids is coming up, and I want to get all my kids into it. When it gets to the point where I have to drop out, I want my kids to take over for me.
Some of the black traditions are not being brought forward as much as they should. As far as tradition is concerned, you know, this is an environment that's a part of the people. We wish that we can convey to every person, you know, a feeling of tradition.
Prince of Wales is a social and pleasure club, a marching club, was organized August the 13th, 1928, in the Upper Irish Channel of New Orleans. Well, today we out here with the Wild Chapatulas, you understand, as their guests. But our annual parade is the second Sunday in August each and every year. They have various social and pleasure clubs throughout New Orleans, and each one of them parade on individual Sundays, you know, usually in the summer months. Well, we aid, do a little benefit, things like this, give to the Sickle Cell Foundation and United Fund and other things, pick up money especially for this purpose. But mainly, our concern is to entertain our own self, you understand?